So I was trying to think of a story, and this goes kind of way back when I was very little, probably 4 or 5. And I can't remember. I did something wrong that I was corrected by my mother. I know it's hard to believe that I did something wrong. And I don't think I was too happy with being corrected. Well, I remember she was on the phone in the kitchen talking to my aunt. And for some reason, I walked out of my bedroom and I passed the kitchen and I just looked at her and I stuck my tongue out at her. And she told my aunt she has to go. And little Donnie got in bigger trouble. And while what was done with being disrespectful, whether by actions with a tongue or words, and maybe some of you have had this punishment, I ate a lot of soap when I was little. And so got soap in my mouth with the idea of cleaning your mouth up for what you say and what you do. And as you get older as a teenager, you realize, soap doesn't really clean the mouth up. Maybe physically, but there's something deeper that's going on. And then as a teenager, you start to weigh in the balance, okay, if I do this or if I don't do this, what are the consequences? What's my punishment? And if as a teenager, if I feel the punishment isn't that bad, then I'm going to do what I want to do. And there are many times where I did disrespect my parents, and maybe if I did respect them, it was not for the right motive, it was fear of punishment. And then it wasn't until later on I realized, there's something deeper that has to happen. When I disrespect my parents, I can't just respect them and show them love because I'm fearful of what might happen to me, but I want to do it because I love them. And I needed a heart transformation to take place for my mouth to be cleansed, my actions to be cleansed, because it's so easy to, when, say, your mother asks you to do something and you don't do it, then later on you say, oh, I love you, Mom. But if you think about it, do you really respect when your mother or father asks you to do something and you do what you want to do? So if you find yourself doing that, and not just the younger, but even us in general, realize, there's a heart transformation that needs to take place. And there's something that I can do of myself. I can stop the swearing. When I was a teenager of myself, something happened to take place in my heart for that to go away. So I just want to leave you with that because this is going to tie into our sermon. When things come into our minds, the choices that we make, we have a choice to go this way or that way, and the strength that we have to make choices only comes from above. And for us to call out, especially as young people at a young age, to call out to Jesus to help us make the right decisions. Okay.